Hello, beautifuls. It's another glorious, beautiful, warm day, Saturday here in Southern California. It's February, you guys. You know that we're still doing the month of love. And it's interesting that around Valentine's Day, somebody asked me, they said, oh, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? And I told them, I said, hey, I got this to do, that to do, but I'm really going to rest that evening. And then they said, what, you don't have a squeeze? And I started laughing because I hadn't heard that phrase in a long time. So I was like, no, I don't have a squeeze unless Ralph Fiennes is available. And I say that when people ask me about my love life or my dating life, and people are they're like trying to think, who the heck is Ralph Fiennes? And they forget all about, who I'm dating or why I'm single and all this other kind of thing, because I'm the queen of deflection. I love to deflect, and I don't mind being single, but I do know that a lot of people do ask me, about that certain thing, and nobody asks me more about my dating life than two sets of people. And that's my father and my children. Now, my father's motive for asking me is because, I'm his daughter and he wanted to make sure that I'm okay, that I'm getting, over, that I'm carrying on, after being divorced for a number of years. And my children's motive is because they're trying to get rid of me. Nobody is trying to sell me faster than my kids, you guys. My son, he's always like, Mom, get you some hoes. Get you some hoes. This is how my son talks to me, you guys. This is how my son talks to me. But after my divorce, I wasn't thinking about getting married. I actually said, I'm not doing this again. I was like, I'm not, there's no way, I'm good. I'm good. And I thought, maybe I date, maybe I have a little something on the side, but I'm not doing that anymore. And a lot of that came from a place of shame, of guilt, of insecurity after having been divorced for a long time. But I'm glad that I took the time to allow myself to heal, that I actually took the time to allow my heart to heal, to allow my mind to heal, to allow my spirit to heal, and not go out, dating people, getting remarried so fast, or doing any of those things. And it makes me think about our sassy Samaritan. You guys, that I said that we were going to stay in this story for the rest of February. And I'm going to stay in this story because there's some elements that have encouraged me. And you guys know about this story if you've watched any of my other videos, and I've explained how this was a divine encounter with Jesus at the well. She met this man at the well. Now, meeting somebody at the well is historic in the Bible. There have been some other great encounters at the well. You have Abraham's servant who met Isaac's wife Rebecca at the well. You also have Jacob who met Rachel at a well. You have Moses who met his wife Zipporah at a well. So you also have Jesus who met this woman at the well. And so he says to her, he's like, if you knew who I was, if you knew the gift of God, then you would ask for me to drink. This is all in John chapter 4, you guys. He said, you would ask for me to drink, and I will give you living water, which will spring up as eternal life. And I thought that was interesting because a well is man-made. It's man-made. But a spring of water is natural. It's natural. It's a natural-made phenomenon. And so our sassy Samaritan, she comes back at Jesus. She's like, are you bigger than our father Jacob? Can you provide, he drank from this, all his cattle, and we all drank from this. Now, why she said that was her whole attitude towards men. It was her whole attitude because Jacob's well had been there for almost 2,000 years, you guys. Now, I looked it up. The average lifetime of a well is between 20 and 50 years. But Jacob's well had been there for almost 2,000 years, 2,000 years, providing water for millions of people from generation to generation. So she's like, can you provide for me? Can you do whatever you got, this water you got, can that provide for me? Like Jacob's well has been providing for, thousands and thousands of years. And I think that's a posture that she was approaching Jesus in that. But you guys, it encourages me because I also realized in that time that he's telling her all these things because in a sense, he's courting her. He's courting her. He's telling her the truth. He's talking to her. He's courting her. So I figure for myself, I'm going to allow God to court me. I'm going to continue to allow Jesus to court me in this time, right? This time in my singleness. I'm going to allow God to court me. And I want to encourage, I meet people all the time, and if you are a man waiting on your wife, use this time to allow Jesus to court you. If you are a woman waiting on your husband, let this time allow this time for God to court you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be marriage. It could be anything that you're expecting. Me, my mind is on Melanin Monarchy. It's on Melanin Monarchy, just making it better, just making it brighter for you guys. It's on other things in my future. So I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. And again, if Ray Fonz is watching this, you know, your homegirl, I'm available. But so I'm allowing that. Okay, you guys, hopefully that encourages you. And I always try to make the things that's going on in my life very real. And we are in the month of February. We're still in the month of love. And so I'm still giving my song suggestions. And I want to give these songs to you. You guys, we're in the last day of new wave songs that I consider love songs. So here we go. We have Eyes Without a Face by Billy Idol. You guys, I love Billy Idol. I love to hear when the audience sing this song back to him. I saw him live last year, and when they sing Eyes Without a Face in the crowd, I love that. Also, we have Hold Me Now by Thompson Twins. You guys seen Tom Bailey before. Great artist. If he's coming to it, I think most of these people that I'm going to name are touring. They're going to have shows this year. So I want to prime you also for pending shows and pending concerts. So we have Hold Me Now by Thompson Twins. You also have If You Leave by OMD. OMD is going to be here in Southern California this year. Can't wait for that. Then also How Soon Is Now by the Smiths. And I think, you know, Morrissey, he's always traveling around and things like that. Yeah, I think even Johnny Marr has done a couple of shows. So you have How Soon Is Now, a classic song, and that's on my list. And then also Cutting Cruise, I've Been in Love Before. Cutting Cruise, I've Been in Love Before. I like that song. Now I added one more song to this. I know I'm going over. We're at number 6 right now, and that is Nylon Strong by Underworld, a techno band named Underworld out of England. They may be Scottish, but Nylon Strong. And I love the song because the words of the song goes, open me up, I want to hold you, laughing. I don't sing that. Your girl sings, open me up, I want to hold you, love you. You guys, that's what music fans do. We sing songs right or wrong, loud and proud. So that's what I do. I sing these songs. Okay, so just a quick recap of these songs is Eyes Without a Face by Billy Idol. We have, who else did I name after that? Eyes Without a Face by Billy Idol. Then we have How Soon Is Now by the Smiths. Then I said If You Leave by OMD. I said Hold Me Now by Thompson Twins. And then I said The Cutting Crew, I've Been in Love Before. And then bonus song, Nylon Strong by Underworld. Okay, you guys, I'm going to post these songs on my Instagram page. If you're seeing this on TikTok, or if you're seeing this on YouTube, or you're seeing this on Facebook, head on over to my Instagram page where you see a picture of me with this song playing, because I want you guys to have it for your Spotify, your Apple Play, or whatever, and remind you of these songs. You guys also can just look these songs up now. You know, I just put the songs on my Instagram for fun. All right, I love you so much. If nobody has told you today, I love you. I love you so very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. God willing, I will see you tomorrow. All right, toodle pip.